Hey, it's Bradford, your Carnivore Curmudgeon. Still a carnivore, still not a real curmudgeon. Well, mostly. And this is May of 2023, and I just recently found out that May is National Burger Month in the U.S. And there's not a lot of national months or national days that I find worthy of celebrating, but when it comes to burgers, yeah, I'm on board. I mean, ground beef is such a staple for many of us who eat a carnivore way of eating. It's versatile, it's delicious, it rarely disappoints, it's certainly filling, and it's nutritious. And it's sort of like the Bubba Gump shrimp, only from a cow. I mean, there are burgers that are grilled, fried burgers, smoked burgers, baked burgers, plain burgers, burgers with cheese, burgers with spices, burgers with vegetables. Well, you get the point. We eat a lot of burgers at our house throughout the month, and this is I wanted to show you a simple burger prep hack that I use. It's maybe a stretch calling it a hack, but it makes it simple and convenient, and it sets us up for burgers throughout the week. And what that entails is actually baking the burgers. This is also convenient for when it's not great weather outside and you don't want to grill them. Another thing about baked burgers is they tend to keep a lot more of the moisture than grilled burgers. They can get dry, especially after they've been put in the refrigerator. So I just put down on a sheet pan some aluminum foil and some parchment paper. And here I got some ground beef that I got on sale. It was an excellent sale. Over 3 pounds in this package of 73.27 ground beef I got for $6. So $2 a pound. Doesn't hardly get better than that. To my ground beef, about 1.5 pounds in this bowl, I'm going to add for our seasonings a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder. There's no measurement here. I just kind of give it a few good shakes. And then to hold the burger together a little bit better, one scrambled egg. And I usually do one scrambled egg, scrambled up egg, not cooked of course, per 1.5 pounds. And then this is my little secret sauce. I like to give just a couple of dashes of fish sauce. Sounds weird, but I tried it years ago on a suggestion, and it really adds a nice umami-like flavor to the beef if you don't overdo it. And it can also be difficult to find fish sauce without some sort of soy in it or sugar, so you got to be careful of the ingredients. After I get it all mixed up real good in the bowl, I put it on that sheet pan and then I flatten it out the best I can with my hands just to even it out. I'm going to go an extra step here to make it even more even, but I start by just using my hands. Next, I'm going to put a piece of parchment paper over top of it and then use my handy dandy rolling pin that has no handles that I've had for about 30 years. And I think I took the handles off because it didn't fit in the drawer. I can't remember. And then just roll it out until it's the thickness that I want. And we go relatively thin on this. And if you think it looks like the foundation for a pizza, well, you're right. You could certainly do that with ease. But this is just how I'm using the same sort of technique to prep for burgers that we will just put in a bag and take to work and reach in and grab when we need something quick and easy, and it really, they heat up very nicely even just in the microwave because they retain the moisture so much better than say a grilled burger does over the course of several days or a week. And in a perfect world, I would make this a giant rectangle so that all my burgers were even when I cut them. But yeah, not that picky. Into the oven they go at 350 degrees, and it takes only, depending on how thin you go, it only takes a few minutes to cook these. In this particular case, I set the timer for 15 minutes, and that was plenty. And when they come out of the oven, I am going to go ahead and drain off a bunch of that. Whoa, almost slid right off the tray there. I'm going to drain off a bunch of that fat because I don't want it just sitting in fat. And when I cut them and put them in storage for the week. I don't want them coated in fat and greasy. And I made 2 batches when I did this, and one I put cheese on top that I grated, and the other I did plain, so that I had a choice, and could have a cheeseburger or a plain burger, or one plain and one cheese. And then I just took a pizza cutter and I cut out the sizes that I wanted. And yes, they're not even, and no, I don't care. So that's really it. It's just a simple burger hack. Make several burgers at one time. They don't dry out on the grill. They're good for the week after I put them in a Ziploc bag. And I hope it helps you. If you give it a try, let me know how it works out. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.